guys, welcome back to The Debater. Today I'm going to be talking my honest review on the recent BBC show on iPlayer. It's called The Outlaws, and I'm going to be talking about season 2. And with me is Emily, and I'm gonna go straight into it. So there'll be spoilers ahead. So please make sure you watch it before starting to watching this review. And before you start, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm just going to tell the basic plot of the whole thing. It's about 7 lawbreakers from very different backgrounds and based on a community payback sentences while embracing on a journey that when they discover something in their community building. Now I've watched this for 2 reasons only. One is because it was written by Stephen Merchant, who is a funny and clever man, and he's written this show really great and really humorous. And 2, the cast in it is really good, so that really caught my interest. So if you remember from season 1 that Christian, who was actually, his name is Ben, stole some drug money from a neighborhood that belongs to a drug lord called the Dean, who was played by Klaus Bang. And let me tell you, he plays a really great villain in this, and I love that we get to see more of him in season 2. And in this season, we see the group come back, and we see them working now to earn back the Dean from all the money they spend. Because if you remember in season 1, a few of the gang, Myrina, John, and Frank, they all found a bag of drug money and they all spend it equally, which was, yeah, that was, oh god, it was really dramatic back then. And now they have to make up all that money. And this kind of storyline really interesting because we get to see how drug dealing really works and just see how it was made, how communicating to different drug dealers work, and it's just quite interesting to see that from a different point of view. And we get to see through each character's storyline how some of them are in family trouble and some of them just, and we see them how they grow, how they actually bond together. Because Myrina, she's a black civil rights activist, and a middle-class businessman, John, they never bond together. They just knuckle heads in season 1. So you could just see, because they always talk about oh, you're being a racist. No, I'm not. And it's just so like cat and dogs fighting. But in this, we actually see them grew to be actually good friends. And yeah, it's just, and the ending was good because we actually see them catching the bad guy. We actually see them not fighting, but we actually see there's a bit of a role playing in the end because Frank, who was played by Christian Walkins, who we all know from his good films, he's a great actor, and he tries to play the Dean by acting as an American gangster in a way, and it was so good because it just reminds me of some of the films he's been in Pulp Fiction. It was really good. And yeah, and the ending of all this, it was I loved the ending. There were some sad bits in it because some of the characters got split apart. We see each one confronting their problems. It was a couple in it, like Rani, who is a student. She's quite troubled, but she was my favorite character. She really grew through the season, and she's in a relationship with Ben. Since in the middle of the season, we see them talk about getting away from Bristol and move to a beach. I forgot somewhere, but open up a fish shop, just start business, because she was promised to go to Oxford, but she didn't want to because it was her parents' dream and not her own. And in the end, once they got on the train, Ronnie decided to leave Ben on the train, and she goes out. She just leaves, and that was a sad surprise. Just seeing, I thought they were going to have a good future together, and to see her walking out of him, it was it was just quite heartbreaking. But I do kind of get at the same time, like Ben just wanted to leave so he can move on with his life, get away from all the troubles. While Ronnie, because she's always been a very uptight girl from her strict parents, she just wants the thrill of life. She wants a bit of danger, wants to like explore things, and that's understandable. Maybe they could still be friends, but I guess in some point, I think she knew that maybe this wasn't the life she wanted. She didn't want to be like calm and say she wanted, and we saw that through the season. Like she actually enjoyed working with like drug dealers. She enjoyed working through like the system of selling drugs. And at the same time, we saw two detectives trying to track down the group because they were working for a drug dealer who was working for the drug lord Dean. Yeah, the whole show is great. I would recommend it. Anyone who knows Stephen Marshall, who likes a bit of comedy and who likes a bit of like dark drama and dark humor, it is great. I love the show. I would say this is up on my list. It's really good.
Better than
Yeah.
Lucifer?
Oh god, no. But
Sorry, I just had to ask.
Okay, yeah, but this is definitely a show I would recommend anyone to watch it. It's just something new. I mean, there's a bit of drama, like better than like probably Coronation Street or EastEnders. This is just something, I don't know, it just feels more relatable to the characters. Get a bit of sympathy for them because you see their background and you see that how they got their own kind of personal problems and they got their own personal goals. And yeah. Also, I've got to say, my favorite character is the lawyer Grad, who is played by Stephen Martin himself. And he is, oh God, he's funny in an awkward way, but that just makes him even more funnier. And we actually get to see him, his relationship grew with a character, a character called Lady Gabriella, and she's a celebrity, but she's got a lot of issues like anger issues or drug abuse, and she even whenever she's angry, she just smashed stuff. Like I think she wrecked her ex-girlfriend's car in season 1, so you could imagine what she was like in season 2. But yeah, Greg is my favorite, and Ronnie as well, because we actually get to see the characters grow in the season, how they evolve, and this was a very interesting show to watch because it's different, but you also knew what it's going to be like, and yeah, it's really good. This show, it's got good humor and a good storyline and good characters. I would definitely recommend it to anyone. Yeah, that's my honest review. And if you haven't watched it, what's stopping you now? Just go on BBC iPlayer and check it out because I would recommend it. Like I said, good cast and it's written by Stephen Merchant. What more can you ask? And before you leave, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. Leave a comment down below as well about your thoughts on the Outlaws. What would you like to see a season 3? I don't think it might because it had a great ending. But if they did, what would you like? And who's your favorite character from the Outlaws? Check out our social accounts such as Twitter and Instagram, and check out our website as well that has information about us, the debate hut, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.